What up? Disciple 719. Thank you for joining. Thank you. We're going to start the show right in minutes. Let me make sure I'm live right here. Am I live? Ah, that's right. Machiavelli today, man. That's how we do it, man. Machiavelli. Wear your face mask. If you can, wear your face mask. Want to see my face? Let's go.
Duende Flamenco for memory loss at Phoenix Center for the Arts. See the classes using rhythm and body movement to the flamenco beat for those living with Alzheimer's or dementia. Adult classes start March 8th. Information and registration at phoenixcenterforthearts.org/classes or call 602.
Welcome. Yes. Subscribe if you can. Subscribe. Por favor, suscribe aquí en my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? YouTube special, you know what I'm talking about? Yes, indeed. I'm very excited right now. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast with Clean B. Back in the building. Appreciate all the love and support. Really appreciate everybody out there joining me today. A little different, man. It's feeling a little different today, man. You know, with all the stuff going on, all the news, and some of the issues, immigration issues, and you know what I'm saying, and anything to kind of bring our focus back together, man. Because for those out there who don't pay attention to what is going on, there are some serious things that are going on right now that we have to pay attention to. I'm pretty sure that a couple of weeks ago, we had the abortion issue in Texas, where everybody in Texas were pretty much, stating that, pretty much. Thank you. Aquarium Melo, thank you so much. I hope I said it right. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. But yes, we are back in the building. Very excited to be back. But today, I'm going to talk about a few things today, man. I'm really going to elaborate on Tupac. I know Monday was his, I believe the 13th was his anniversary. And today I would like to elaborate, not just to celebrate his death, but just to recognize the man, not just the icon, but the man, the influence of the phenomenon, the man that actually put hip hop to the map, him big and small, not to knock down every rappers out there, most definitely, but just to let you know that, you know what I'm saying, this is an homage, most definitely. I'm a Tupac fan, you know what I'm saying? I am a Tupac fan, and I know some of y'all probably, for those of you who don't know who Tupac is, or you're probably too young to know about the man, pretty much, if it wasn't for Tupac, you probably not know anything about Tekashi 6ix9ine or whichever guy's name is. You should say his name right. But anyway, hold on, let me put this right here. Okay, yeah, we good, okay, we good. Yeah, I gotta make sure my camera right here is good right there. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Thank you, blessings. Thank you. Please let me know if I'm good right now. Please let me know if I'm good right now. Please, for the love of God, please. I'm just trying to micromanage a lot of things right now. I do appreciate everybody out there. Please just wear your face mask. Just wear your face mask, please, okay? Wear your face mask. Do not worry about anybody out there telling you anything different. Okay, just wear your face mask and just apply with the rules. That's what I'm saying. Apply with the rules, y'all. Hold on, because I'm hungry. Oh, I got some breaking news, y'all. I just got some breaking news right now. Just got it right now. I don't know what is going on. I just got some breaking news right now. Yes, indeed. But now we are playing some breaking music. If you have any music that you would like to contribute, you are welcome to share. Welcome to email me your music. Anything that you like to share, like your music, anything like this. There's an email that you can send out your music and anything like this. SafariSoundMusic@gmail.com. Just send out. If it's not edited, you can contact us. We do editing and everything like this, so you can be able to contact us. We can do your editing version and play your music on the radio. I know some of y'all are getting caught up with the social media platform, which I do respect. That's what I'm using right now. But you need radio promo for your music. I'm just saying. Yes, we got the news right now. So please, if you have the time right now, I'm live on YouTube. You can go to my YouTube at Safari Sounds Plus TV, or you can just type Yaggah. If you just type Yaggah, Yaggah, okay, you are gifted, humble. You know what I'm saying? You are gifted. You are genuine, gifted, and humble, y'all. That's how we do it, baby. Yes, indeed. Big shout out to MZ Menneh. Yes, indeed. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready right now. I'm ready for y'all. I am ready. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Let's do this, baby. Let's do this. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Anyone going to come after Omar, they're going to know Omar's coming after him. Oh, indeed.
Look, well, let's not stand on ceremony, mate. Let's start the show.
Oh, we back. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm back again. Back in the building. Thank you for the applause. Oh, I like the virtual applause. Thank you very much, Mr. Clean B. Welcome back to the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Mr. Clean B live and direct via radiofreeze.org. Today I'm going to celebrate Tupac Shakur. Yes, indeed. And also I'm going to talk about some things that has been happening. And also I'm going to jump on some love segment here. But today we're going to have some celebration. We're going to celebrate today. But I want to give a big shout out to Menneh, which we just heard live and direct. You can see her at St. Paul and October the 16th, most definitely. But I got some more music that I just put together for y'all. I got some more music for y'all. You guys can check me out. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. You already know the deal. Just share the broadcast. Follow me up. We're going to play some music. And you can call me 602-633-2662. Again, 602-633-2662. Let's jump on it, baby. Yaggah, yaggah. Oh, woo.
Brand new banger.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Appreciate the love out there, man. Appreciate the love out there, most definitely. I'm good, yes, indeed. Thank you for joining, man. And I'm everybody out there, like, wondering what's going on. But, yes, I'm going to talk about this lady, I believe the lady that just disappeared. I gotta get her name right real quick. But I mean, but I want to talk about the Nicki Minaj situation too. So that's what I'm gonna start up with. I know a lot of people out there are going crazy with the news with Nicki Minaj, and I want to add some things. I have one issue though with that. I love Nicki Minaj. If she's following me, Nicki, I love you. But there's one thing that you violated that I have to kind of correct you on that. I'm not the CDC, you know what I'm saying? I am not the government. I'm not going to tell you to go get vaccinated because last time I checked, you're in America, I cannot tell my American constituents, to get vaccinated or to do something else because I have to follow the Constitution or the freedom of what is happening right now. So pretty much, I just have to make sure I do respect people's constitution and people's freedom, even though I tell y'all, freedom always have consequences, man. Freedom always have consequences. And that's just the way I see it. That's just life. That's just facts. I mean, you want to be free, great to be free. You don't have to do anything as long as you don't hurt nobody, as long as you don't hurt yourself, but most of all, your surrounding. So freedom is great, but has consequences at the same time. So I just want to just project that out real quick. So for those out there who are probably wondering, about the Nicki Minaj and, right here. Okay, you see me right here. Okay, I'm good. I hope I'm good right here. I hope I'm good. Okay. So yeah. So I just got some issue with that. But it's not really about, it's like, it's very much how, the media who doesn't focus on certain things seems to be focusing on that issue right now. And there's two things that I got from that, which I will elaborate on that. You can call me 602-633-2662. You can call live and direct. We are live right now, Radio Phoenix, Safaris Entertainment, and social media, live and direct, radiofreeze.org. Appreciate Tupac Day. I have some things I would like to express about Tupac. Yes, indeed, I'm a big fan. I know some of y'all got this perception about Tupac being a thug, being a gangster, a thug, or anything like this. But with all due respect for all the streets. Is my truck going up? My truck just went down right now. I don't know what happened. No Nicki Minaj. No, that's not what's going on right here. Okay, I'm just saying that's not what's going on right here, right now. Okay. But I appreciate everybody out there joining me today. We're going to play some music. Please go via radiofreeze.org. Listen to the music live and direct. Anything that we have submitted, we're going to play some music. But if you have anything that you'd like to request, please give us a shout out. request anything so we can be able to play your music next time that we see you, most definitely. But I just want to let you know out there that, support your movement, support your artists, support your locals, venues, support your locals, businessmen and business women out there. Was definitely. Oh, are we down there? Oh, I think we got cut off, right? I think we got cut off, but anyway, I am live and I am gotta get this out the way. Yeah, okay, all right. Now you can see me now. You can see me now. Oh boy. Okay, all right. We are good. I want to. Hey, like I said, I'm too old for the camera thing. I'm still learning how to operate the cameras. So I appreciate everybody out there who are, joining me today, who are actually, not judging me. You know what I'm saying? Because, I can, I'm pretty new with the camera stuff. So my apologies right now. But yeah, so I would like to elaborate on that because I know a lot of people have been stressing about the Nicki Minaj, and also, I think I want to be a little bit personable here, and I think this might hit the core to some folks out there because, there's one thing that I just started to learn, or I've been learning through the process of my life, is to not to be ignorant toward others, not to allow ignorance to affect your psyche, not to allow ignorance to affect your the way you think, the way you see life, the way you see facts. As we can see right now, we are seeing a lot of things going on right now with the propagandas left and right. People are talking, ill will toward others, some type of injustice. Now we got big shout out to all my Haitians, I'm saying, all my Haitian brothers and sisters out there. Big shout out to all of y'all because I know, some of y'all are out there in Texas, and if the immigration reform was in play, none of that stuff would have happened. You know what I mean? But that's another issue that we can talk about. That's something that I can be able to elaborate on that because, that's very political to me. If I want to talk about immigration and all that stuff going on, that's very political to me. That's very dear to me, most definitely. Now, one thing that that I would like to express is the simple fact that I've been hearing a lot of anger. I should say anger because that's what I call it. Which I'm going to talk about that, but I think I want to be more personal before I go back and start using the character of Mr. Cleanby because I gotta get the Mr. Cleanby out because on the real, first of all, big shout out to all the queens out there, sexy queens out there, all the ladies out there doing big things, taking care of home, taking care of business, taking care of the foundation. And I'm talking about real women out there. I'm talking about the real queens out there who compromise, who actually not just lay down the foundation, but also protect the foundation most definitely. And I want to give a big shout out to all of y'all out there because most of y'all do not get that recognition. Most of y'all do get the hurt that myself, as a good man, do hear some people, certain women out there, speak ill about every man. Now, I would like to give an example because that's something I would like to talk about because, I can sit here and talk about I'm sick and tired of hearing, women degrading men, especially black men. I can say and be angry because that was me maybe 10 years ago or 20 years ago, if I want to rekindle that thoughts. But what I've just learned, for the past few months, I should say, maybe 2021 just opened my eyes about, understanding things, understanding when people talk, when people, when they talk a lot, when people express their true feelings, a lot of times, we only see the layer of things, but we don't see the inside. I used to be one of those guys. I used to just, kind of like jump into a conclusion and be like, yo, what the hell? Like, why are you thinking about this? Why are you saying this to Balet? Why are you saying this? Why are you saying this to us like that? Like, things like this. Things that, will trigger the mind that's happening right now, like social media, all the stuff that's going on right now. And what I've just learned is that, a lot of things you have to, first of all, you have to pay attention to what's going on. That's number one. Because of the internet, the social media, everything that we are getting fixated to. We have to pay attention to that. That's number one. Number two, the choice of our surroundings has to be very, very attentive. A lot of times, we tend to just, attract people that, that either or just a quick fix, or just, or just fun facts. And a lot of time, I learned in my life that, through the course of my life, from friends to girlfriends to wife, you got to choose wisely. You have to choose wisely. You have to make sure your choice are wise. Your choice are not going to make you regret or make you talk as if everybody from the same tree are rotten. And to me, I respect everybody's opinion. I would never knock down nobody's opinion or nobody's thoughts and emotions, especially if someone has been going through a trauma, especially a relationship. My thing is, I'm going to take the African sign out of my forehead because I'm a black man in America. Okay, I'm still a black man in America, and the one thing that I'm very uncomfortable, a lot of time when I'm hearing, especially from sisters, like not just from all women, but especially from sisters. And I'm saying sisters. I'm not trying to say all sisters out here. There are certain sisters out here that are good. There are certain sisters out, that out there who need some type of, answers. There are sisters who are hurt, who have been betrayed, and all of that. I have to respect the fact that that's real life situations. That's something that I can never change. That's something that if as an African, I can come and tell you or you that, hey man, we are not all like that, but there are things I have to learn because we all go through some type of trauma in our lives, But one thing I've just learned is not to entice everything in the same pot. Don't, like, okay, there's onions, there's onions, right? But there's green onions, there's red onions, there's yellow onions and all that, okay? Even though the smell of the onion is still strong, but green onion is different than red onions and yellow or whatever onions, right? And that's how I see life. That's how I see people, and when I'm saying it, I'm not just saying this as a, as a oh my gosh, like let's be separatism, because I'm very against that. I do not like tribalism. Y'all, if anyone that knows who I am, I do not like tribalism, especially amongst black folks, African Americans, Africans, Jamaicans, whoever you are out there. If you feel like you have to think like a tribalized person, especially in a strange land or in a different nation, shame on you. I mean, shame strictly on you. But the one thing that I just get really bothered by is the fact that you can judge someone, and I said someone, but when you have to, again, empathize or kind of bring everybody in the same tree, or, or kind of have everybody in that same core where, we're on the same, the same trauma, we have the same issue. Like this is right here, and I'm gonna keep it real with you, okay? And I know some of y'all probably hit it because I'm gonna keep it real before we go on break, because I got some breaks for y'all real quick. And I understand for the women out there who have been betrayed by an African man, by a black man. And I understand your hurt, your frustration. I understand how you feel. I understand, the trauma, the PTSD that has been misplaced in you. Trust me. But like I said, it's all about learning what we do. Yes. I was just talking earlier right now. Big shout out to King J got the bag. Emmanuelle the Togolese featuring Masta. Yes, indeed, we have Massinga Root, Africa Ladies. And now we got Tookie, Blaque, yeah, Saucy. I just heard it live right now. Saucy, yes, indeed. Now, you know, I got to pay the bills. I got to pay the bills, you know what I'm saying? Because one way you can support Radio Phoenix is by becoming one of our sustaining donors. For your financial gifts, subscribers receive discount savings and other benefits provided by our sustain program partners. And don't forget, your financial contribution is tax deductible. For more information, also sign up, you can call 602-254-6636 or go online to radiophoenix.org and click on the donate button on the top menu. We thank you for your generous support of community radio. Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah. Now, y'all know I got the news, man. I got some sad news, you know, some deeply sad news that I just got. For those out there who probably know the comedian, I think he was a great comedian to me, Norman, who passed away at the age of 61. He was actually one of the hosts on Saturday Night Live. And also, for those out there who probably are wondering what's going on around the world, Dr. Umar Johnson got married with two women, two beautiful Black queens. Yes, indeed. Oh, yes, and I gotta say that most definitely. So he got married. So congratulations to Dr. Umar Johnson. Also, earlier this month, the European Union recommended that U.S. visitors are restricted to visit certain nations and in some European countries. So that's something to follow up with, most definitely. And also, there's a leader of the Illinois anti-government militia who was sentenced to 53 years in prison for attack a Muslim, I believe so. And a big congratulations to Scarface for having a donation, a kidney donation from his son. That was the best news of the day. But I want to jump on this news. I will talk about the next segment, which is my Tupac honor, my Tupac homage later on today. But I want to jump on the Nicki Minaj issue because I just heard from the news and from everybody out there, from those people who are, getting on her, her business lately, things that, I'm really laughing about that because, I was just, actually I put a joke earlier on my social media that, I got some issue with Nicki Minaj about her comments, but it's not really what everybody thinks. Now, just so everybody knows, misinformation is misguiding, and please do me a favor, do not spread any misinformation. If you would like to know anything, there's a Google app that you can type any information that you would like to find certain things, okay? From COVID-19 to viruses to anything in the world, because Google got that on deck right now. So please make your search, make your information, make your research, and and then once you make your research, you can come out, and if you have your facts, come back and defend your facts on social media or wherever you at. So please just be careful of the misinformation out there. Now, for me to jump on the Nicki Minaj thing, there are two things that I had an issue with. Now, the first issue really is from the media, pretty much, who are pretty much attacking her. Now, I understand that her ignorance, I should say, because that's probably what that is, maybe, misled her to expose her family friend of the business that, supposedly, wasn't supposed to be talked about on social media or in public. Now, for all the news media, especially Fox News, to bring her name to kind of justify the reason why people don't want to take a virus, or for other news outlet out there who are going against her. My issue with that is the fact that, now, first of all, instead of attacking the person, why don't you try to either invite the person, which I believe she was invited, and somehow there was some refusal or whatnot. I don't know what happened, but somehow, some way, she was invited. The White House said no. She kept saying, well, they invited me. The management talked to me, blah, blah, blah. All that good stuff. Okay, so my thing was education. That's the first thing. The lack of education that could have been shared with her from the U.S. government to the Trinidad government. Now, the thing is, you got the I believe it was the Minister of Health who came out and spoke about Nicki Minaj, saying this misinformation about her family members, friends. And I hope, and with all due respect, this is just a medical clinical thing. With all due respect, testicles, okay? With all due respect, I gotta say that because that's just a medical clinical thing, okay? So pretty much, she snitched on her family friends. That is the biggest issue right now. Not just the fact that the news media are using this as a propaganda to use her as a pawn to make either a mockery out of her or to make her as an example of her ignorance. Because to me, if you wanted to teach her a really valuable lesson, you could have just called her, tell her, hey, Nicki, look, man, whatever you said, you speak about your family friends' testicles, and I'm sorry again to say this, or I know the children are listening, but like I say, it's all medical issue right here, okay? Okay, but you guys can, I would like to say the private side, okay? Would you like me to say the private side or the two jungles, okay? But the whole point is, number one, for CNN or MSNBC or Fox News, for them to go out there and start getting on her case because of her ignorance, of her not knowing what she's talking about, this was the opportunity for them, for all of them to even contact her, say, hey, look, let's have a dialogue. Let's talk about this, this virus, but let's also talk about the vaccine. Because mind you, it's not just her that's just worried about the vaccine. There's a lot of people in this country or some parts of the world that are worried about a vaccine. So this is the time and the opportunity for the CDC, for for Dr. Fauci, for Smokey Joe, for the White House, for anybody out there who wants to use her name as a tool to kind of make a mockery of her ignorance, which is kind of like, really? Like, really? Since when you guys pay attention to a rapper talking? Since when CNN or Fox News pay attention to, well, I'm sorry, Kanye West actually went to Fox News and voted for Donald Trump, number 45. I'm sorry. Anyway, but what I'm trying to say is this. Why is it so that all of a sudden, instead of educating, we are just, pointing fingers, we are vilifying certain individuals out there? And it doesn't matter if you're vaccinated or unvaccinated. And it's like, for those out there who are not vaccinated, why is it so that if you're not vaccinated, you are the villain? You are the person that's supposedly destroying society. I mean, why? Because she's one of them. And there are plenty out there who are probably are not like her, but they're probably, are keeping their opinion to themselves because they don't want to get no backlash from anybody from the health department by saying, oh my gosh, from the Minister of Health from Trinidad and Tobago to come and talk about the private side. I hope I said it right. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm not going to say that name again. The T word, if you want to say the T word, or the two things in between the main things, whatever you want to call it. But what it is Nicki Minaj snitch on her family friend. I have an issue with that. I have an issue with Nicki Minaj snitching on her. I mean, Nicki, why you gotta say that? Why? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué, Bonita? ¿Por qué? Why you have to be snitching on your famous friend about his private parts? Why? Like, I just don't get the snitching things that's going on right now. I mean, y'all want to talk about, oh, well, she should have been out there talking about this and that. My issue with this is that she went on Twitter, typed all those words and characters about her family friends, ratting about her family friends, snitching on her family friends, probably because of some vaccination. And she could have used a different example. You could have said, hey, look, man, I'm not feeling well. Okay, I cannot make it to the VMA or the gala, whatever it is. Okay, I make it to the White House, so I'm gonna take a break. Oh, I got some personal affairs. But no, you have to snitch on your own family. I mean, come on, man. I mean, when does snitching is okay? I mean, okay. If you see someone that's doing something bad to the community, I mean, of course. I mean, and I say bad, I'm talking about like hurting and harming the community. Yes, I mean, you have to report that person. But I mean, come on. Nicki Minaj, I'm a man. And as a man, I feel ashamed. I kind of feel a little bit timid right now because, you know what I'm saying, now everyone will think that if any man takes a shot, we're going to have our thing's going to be enlarged. I just don't get that. And now I just did my research. I even asked the doctor the other day. I was like, okay, so if I take the vaccine, am I going to, is my private thing, is the two things in between my legs, is this going to outgrow my thighs or something? Is it going to be bigger than my head? Because I'm scared, because I heard this, you know, one of my favorite rappers who snitched on her family friend about, yeah, I just not don't want to take the vaccine because, my cousin's friend, he just, not only that his wife left him, but his two private things, the other side of the thing got so big that everybody was laughing at him in Trinidad and Tobago. Why? You got to be snitching. Why the snitching, y'all? Why? Can we just, can we keep personal things off social media? And I understand maybe she's probably using this term. She's probably using this as a form to keep attention to her. Because mind you, y'all, her husband, her hubby is going through some personal issue as well. Okay, so a lot of times the celebrities, in order for them to get the attention of that situation, they have to create some type of dilemma or delusion. And maybe to me, that is the delusion. Delusion. I said that in French. I said that. Delusion. Oh, yeah. Delusion that she pretty much created, because I cannot believe that even regular channels, even local channels are talking about her. I mean, y'all ain't talking about, the good things she's saying. You guys are not just educating her, but just educating any skeptical folks out there who are doubtful about this vaccine. Already, there is 7 conservative radio hosts who passed away of the virus, who didn't believe of the vaccine. And now all we need is just a re-education, a reinsurance that this can work. So then Nicki Minaj is not going to go on Twitter, on Instagram, snitch on the next person about his, can I say in Spanish, huevos? Yeah. Can I say that? Because it just bothers me, because I'm a man. I'm a man, and it's like the disrespect toward us is just, I want to cry right now. I want to cry right now, because when I read that tweet, I was thinking to myself, why you gotta be ratting, man? Why you have to act like a Tekashi 6ix9ine? I know you made some music with this brother, man, but come on, man. Come on, Nicki Minaj. I love you, girl. Queen, I love you, man. But the snitch, you gotta stop right there. Talking about your family, friends, private, snitching on him about his marriage. That's not cool. That is not cool. That's not cool. I feel for the brother. I feel for that brother in Trinidad, y'all. Let's play some more music, because I want to elaborate on brother Tupac Shakur. Yes, indeed. AKA Machiavelli, AKA West Coast, for those out there who don't know. Yes, indeed. AKA the Revolutionary. So we're going to play some more music. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Yaggah, stop snitching. indeed. Yes, yes. Stop snitching. Stop snitching. Stop snitching. Stop snitching. Please stop Hey, whoa, 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 we are back. We are back again. We are back again. Big shout out to everybody out there, most definitely. Please, if you want to listen to the music live, go via the radiophoenix.org. Most definitely can hear the music live and direct. I just took off my hat since I was a little bit hot, but I'm feeling good right now. So appreciate everybody out there. Listen to all the music. Support your local artists. Support your local venues, your local promoters. Anybody out there who are contributing to the community, who are doing something great for the community. Just contribute, share, like, you know what I'm saying? Anything out there, most definitely, you know what I'm saying? So, but I want to talk about Tupac Shakur, and also I want to jump on this issue about, certain women, and I just said certain women who have issue with men, especially, you know, brother, I know African Americans or Africans. To me, it's like, okay, like I said earlier during the video earlier, I want to talk about that because that issue is pretty much affecting not just our own, not just our community, but it's affecting us psychologically. And for those out there who probably feel like, oh my gosh, like why does he want to talk about this? Why does he want to talk about this? What does this have to do with this? Like we already know all this man or nothing, man and blah blah blah, man and this, man and that. And trust me, I hear all that stuff every day. I hear that stuff every day. I've been going through that every day. I've heard, certain women vilifying me. You know what I'm saying? I've heard some women just calling me out, because they're assuming that I am the next person, or they're assuming that I am like the other person that either they met before or prior to me. And that's why I don't get to relationship. And I think I expressed that up earlier before. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. What happened? What happened? What happened? We apologize, yo. We do apologize. I don't know what happened. We 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 apologize. We do apologize. We do apologize. We apologize. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Pepe said. We are back now. We are back. Hey, oh, baby, you got it. You keep me captivated. All right. Hey, okay. You know what? Today, I'm not in the mood of dancing, man. But most definitely, I'm gonna elaborate on Tupac, Omar Shakur. Why is he so important, and not just in hip hop, but for the rest of us, for those out there who grew up in his music. I know we only had 5 years of Tupac, which is a lifetime for most of us. So I just want to. Camera. I apologize. I do apologize for my over there. I do apologize over there. I do apologize. So, but y'all already know what's up. I lose my mind. It's out of control. Good. Yeah. We live, y'all. We live. It feels like a party right now. It feels like a party right now. You're just here live. Mark Balet, More Than Life, Mr. Kennedy, Dorona, Sammy featuring Young Peter, Toothpaste, and live right now, as you hear in the background, Vanilla Sky, Captivated. Yes, indeed. Now, y'all know I got to pay some bills in the background real quick. I got to pay some bills because programming is, now Radio Phoenix is financially supported by Westside Blues and Jazz, Northeast corner of 59th Avenue and Bell Road in Glendale. Performers includes Big Pete Pearson, Beth Liederman, The Sugar Thieves, and Charles Lewis. WestsideBlues.com, also on Facebook, hashtag Westside Jazz and Blues. Yes, indeed. I just want to read that for y'all real quick, y'all. Now, yes, indeed, we are just out here, man. We are just trying to do this, man, because this is a celebration for a lot of folks out there. But most of all, it's a celebration for one of my inspire, one of my influencer, someone that I probably, when I came to America, I didn't really know who he was, but most definitely, I just want to let you know pretty much about, the man itself, Tupac Ouhn Shakur. I know the 13th was his departure celebration. A lot of folks were online and pretty much celebrating Tupac and Machiavelli and all that. But I just want to take the time to focus on not just the artist, but the human inside, the influencer, the poets. A lot of folks out there are talking about Tupac being the gangster. A big shout out to one of my social media networkers, Colbert Willis, most definitely, who he posted up a really Tupac Shakur artistic design. And now I was looking at that for a minute, and and I replied to to his page. I put a comment to that. Tupac, if Tupac was alive today, Tupac would have been a congressman. Tupac could have run for the presidential candidacy. Tupac could have been just where Jay-Z is at. Tupac would have been influencing not just in the music world, but mostly in our community. And the reason why I bring that up is because I know we only had 5 years of Tupac Shakur. Last year, when I was talking about Tupac, I actually was talking about, the music and, how he reached out to the world. Because, when I was in the Ivory Coast, I never heard of Tupac Shakur. I heard of LL Cool J, Rakim, Run DMC. I even Notorious B.I.G. I never heard of all the gangster rappers, if you want to call it, until I arrived to America. And then I'm seeing Keep Your Head Up. I'm seeing I Get Around. And this is all BET, MTV back in the early, the mid 90s, when the mid 90s was like so chic back then. You know what I'm talking about? And then it's like, who is this brother who's talking about thug life in his stomach and very, very revolutionary, very artistic? And and my first thing was, who is this brother that's acting like he's a thug? But like I said, I did not know who Tupac was because the music also was great. And when I came in, that's when he was charged for sexual assault, and he was shot in the studio doing a Biggie recording, and so forth and so on. You all know the story, how it goes. But my influence of Tupac pretty much did not come through, through just the thug life, the West Side. It pretty much came through how I got just culture shockingly exposed to him. Because mind you, like I said, I was a LL Cool J fan, Rakim fan,
I get around, the self-destruction, those old school hip hop back in the day. Then I moved to America, and I am being introduced to gangster rap, especially the West Coast gangster rap. And then you got Tupac Shakur. Then when you read about who he is, or when you see his interviews, because his interviews were very captivated. See, I'm using Vanilla Sky, a Captivated song too. His interviews were not just about music; it was just about life. Like when Tupac was talking, it wasn't talking like I'm hearing all those rappers nowadays, or I'm hearing certain rappers who are very introverted. He was very outspoken, and this is the first time in my life that I'm witnessing an artist besides John Legend or any James Brown or Marvin Gaye or any artists out there who are very, very outspoken. But this was the first time that I am being introduced to someone that's pretty much is a revolutionary from his word. Now everybody wants to use this. He was a thug. He was the West Side. He joined the Pyru and all that. The way the music that he was singing is what he was preaching. No. When I first moved to America, the Tupac's 3 albums were pretty decent. Not just, when I say decent, I'm talking about common sense decent. I'm talking about hip hop. I'm talking about classic. I'm talking about something that you can tell a 10-year-old kid, hey, look, don't mind the swear word, but listen to the message behind it. Keep your head up. Brenda got a baby. It's me against the world. So many tears. All eyes on me. I can go along with a lot of titles. All those titles has a message, has a poetic message behind that. And for those out there who are fixated on the thug life of what Tupac was representing, and I understand that this is just a music, a big business, fashion thing. This is just a lifestyle that's if you're an artist, if you're a rapper, and you getting encounter with certain groups of folks, you got to be able to follow that lifestyle. So that was the gift and the curse of Tupac. But at the end of the day, what I'd like for everyone to remember about this brother is the simple fact that he was telling us the things that are happening right now. The Black Lives Matter, the women's rights, the voting rights, the constitutional rights, the right to live, the right to survive. Tupac Shakur was talking about that prior to what's going on right now. He was telling all of us about that. All of us. And in his honor, I would like to play this music because this is just one of my favorite music of Tupac. And we're going to go on break from there. But for those out there who are trying to be like Tupac or want to portray his lifestyle, focus on the positivity of what this brother was bringing to the world. Not just the creativity, but the positivity, the message that he was bringing out. Because Tupac wrote, for those out there who don't know, he had a poetic book. He was writing poetry. He used his poems into the rap game, which translates to that thug life. But at the end of the day, this brother was still an influencer of the word. And I wish today was alive. He was out there just to, run for a Senate or for a constituent or be a president or something like that. Rest in power, Tupac Shakur. We're going to play some Tupac music and we're going to go on break. This is the Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Yaggah. All right. We're gonna go on break. Most definitely, we're gonna come back and talk about this issue that everybody always brings that up to me, to my attention, man. And I want to be clear about us. Let me sure I wipe my. Ooh. But y'all can go live right now here, Tupac, Machiavelli style, live and direct, radiofeeds.org, when everybody comes to talk, sing, and connect. Yes, indeed. But I really appreciate everybody out there joining us today, man. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna play some music live and direct. And when I get back, I promise y'all, I definitely promise y'all, we're gonna talk about some some relationship issues, man. Some stuff that I have some issue with. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Wait. There you go. Thank you so much for joining us today. Cancel. Yes, indeed. Who do you believe in? I keep my faith. God bless is the grieving. Hey, is it grieving? Who you believe in? We'll be right back. Back. I appreciate all the input, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Love and respect. Shiner Gold. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
This is the story of a very special woman. Just a few knew about her superpowers. In a matter of seconds, she turned herself into a great mathematician. She masqueraded as a regular person
We'll be right back.
but as a
Stay
superhero
tuned.
at home. Everyone knows her as Gabriella. I still call her Mom.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need to help, complete with tips and resources at aarp.org/caregiving. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
I'm Amy Goodman. Join me and co-host Juan Gonzalez for Democracy Now!, your daily grassroots, global, unembedded, independent, international investigative news hour, tackling the issues the corporate media won't touch. Democracy Now! Here on Radio Phoenix.
Democracy Now! Weekday mornings at 9 on Radio Phoenix.
If you love them enough to listen to them practice the same song on tuba, please be done. Over and over and over and over and over, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Sounds good, honey.
Check today at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Hey, I'm Kadra Brown. Join me each week for Hip Rock Nation. It features a soundtrack of alternative, electronic, dance, neo-soul, and rap music from around the world. Besides music, we spotlight and connect progressive artists, activists, and cultural leaders while covering topics like politics, finance, health, and relationships. Remember, Hip Rock Nation. Saturday nights at 8 on Radio Phoenix, where the Valley comes to talk, sing, connect.
Broadcasting from the campus of the Phoenix Center for the Arts. This is RadioPhoenix.org Phoenix.
Yaggah Movement Radiocast.
This is General Tchefari, international reggae man from Ivory Coast, West Africa. I'm at Yaggah Movement Radiocast. Big up to Radio Phoenix, blessed love. I and I. Woo!
That was good.
Yeah, man. Slender for my lady, you know. Can you take this letter to my lady? Baby, I love you, yeah. Baby, I need you, yeah. And I will never leave. Can you take this letter to my lady? Baby, I'm sorry. Can you please forgive me and come on back to home? I was creeping, I was cheating. No, she find out, she back up and she leaving, she leaving. She tell me that she leaving. No, I don't know my baby, baby, please don't leave. Stay with me, stay with me. You never know what you got until it come. You never know what you got until it come. Now you see that one say that I cry, but I'm not gonna help you after. Now you say I will and then I'm shopping at the mall. Calling up on a answer, what I want, what I want. That's it over. So she want a big man, she no want a little boy. Please don't want to play, we go find yourself a dog. Go find yourself a dog. I'm so sorry, that's all I can say, I'm sorry. That's all I can say, I'm so sorry. That's all I can say, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Can you take this letter to my lady? Baby, I love you, yeah. Baby, I need you, yeah. And I will never leave, I will never. Can you take this letter to my lady? Baby, I'm sorry. Can you please forgive me and come on back to home? So she gotta have me for herself, ain't gonna share me with no one else. She's selfish when it comes to my love. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? We've been together, we back then. Before we was lovers, otherwise we was friends. Now I gotta share you with someone else. Your friend said, why you crying over him? That's not the way it's supposed to be. Don't cry. Wipe the tears from your eyes. I never wanna see you crying over me. That's not the way it's supposed to be. Don't cry. Wipe the tears from your eyes. You don't know about loyalty. You don't know about honesty. You don't know about faithful. You don't know about it. You don't know about love. You don't know about trust. You don't know about forever. You don't know about us. Can you take this letter to my lady? Baby, I love you. Baby, I need you. And I will never leave. I will never. Can you take this letter to my lady? Baby, I'm sorry. Can you please forgive me and come on back to home? Baby, come home. No more will I roam. I'm all alone.
I want this Rex T. Run you. Ready now. Wow, now I got it again. Alela, I'm worried. Alela, Italico. Alela, I'm worried. Alela, Alela, I'm worried. Alela, Italico. Alela, I'm worried. Alela, Itaki fetisu, I'm into. I'll illuze asel, I'm into. I'll illuze sugada, I'm into. Altaniza milenda, I'm into. Bide shall suluia, Ita shall suluia, Bide shall suluia, Come on to me, yeah.
All right, we are back. We are back. We are back. Hey, we are back again. We are back. Hey, thank you for all the input. Thank you for all the input, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. We are back again. So I appreciate everybody out there who I appreciate everybody's input. Thank you so much. I do love all of y'all out there, man, no matter what. Like I said, your opinion does matter. So I do appreciate all the likes, the dislikes. You know, if you disagree with me, you can call me at 602-633-2662. You can call me and pretty much just, you know, give me your input and you know, just, you know, like I said, you know, that's how we roll, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, yeah, I want to jump on this issue, man. I want to jump on that issue because I feel like we have a lack of communication amongst ourselves, especially in the black community. In the black community, a lack of communication where we seems to. I'm not sure what that is, but it's like, you know, it's like trauma seems to lead to the next phase. You know what I'm saying? And I want to jump on that real quick because, you know, I've witnessed a lot of brothers, and you know, 2021 has been a very interesting year for me. Very, very interesting year. And for those out there who I need to take this off. Well, for those out there who feels the need of judging other people without knowing, you know, the circumstances or without knowing the history behind, you know, the facts and the effects and all that. You know, I want to talk about that, especially amongst our community, because I always hear how black men, especially like whether it's African Americans or Africans, are no good. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, we're back again. Thank you. So, I want to be able to touch on that because I know some of the folks don't want to hear anything, and you know, everybody wants to have an opinion or whatever drama is going on. But I have an example that I would like to give y'all, and y'all tell me if that's reasonable. Okay, y'all tell me if that's a reasonable thing, if that's something that, you know, you should be able to express, because to me, you know, it's like it's like this, man. You know, it's like this. You know, everybody's not gonna like what I'm saying, but you know, make sure that I get this right here. Did I get it right? Did I get it right? No, I didn't get it right. 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 I did not get it right. I didn't get it right. What is this? What is this? What y'all sitting me, man? You know, I need some real answers. No, that's what I want. I want some answers. Like, what's going on? Give me some answers right now. Give me some answers right now, so we know what's up. We know. Yeah, there you go. Okay. There you go. There you go. There you go. Radio Phoenix. Yes, indeed. I don't know what's going on here, but I ain't doing no tree stuff. No, we ain't gonna play that game. But I'm sorry, man. But I mean, you know, I just wanted to make sure that I invite a couple of folks about, you know, you know, your feelings and your hurts, because I'm sorry, because, you know, I mean, with all the respect, you know, everybody has a breakup, but you cannot blame a whole tree for one rotten apple, man. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, you cannot, you know, blame one. You cannot blame the whole tree for one freaking rotten apple. You can't do that. I'm sorry. You cannot do that. That's not fair. That is not fair. That is not fair at all. I don't think that's going to work. But I hope that works, because I'm trying to record this. And Hold on 1 second. I'm just trying to fix. All my cameras are going up, but I promise y'all, I will definitely work on the camera thing. This is brand new to me. It's just brand new to me, so I don't know if y'all can even see me. Oh my gosh, this is just crazy. This is insane. I'm sorry. This is freaking insane. I'm just Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. Let's get this out this way right here. All right. I guess I can be seen like this, huh? All right. I guess I'm live here now. I guess I'm live now. I'm live here. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I know some of y'all are pretty angry right now about black man or African man. And, you know, there's one thing that I like to, express today because, like 10 years ago, I had a different feelings 10 years ago. I had a different emotion 10 years ago. My thought process was very, very different. But maybe for the past 2 years, I should say, maybe life, reality have stroked down to my core to where, I have to not just understand but understand situations, understand what's going on, understand my surroundings, understand what am I facing every day, understand the struggles, the difficulties, the challenges, be able to fight everything that I face myself into. But most of all, I've learned about people. I've learned about relationship, people in relationship, associates, anything that you want to think of, that will, bring you some type of networking or some type of harmony or emotions or anything like that, I was just reading some comments for the past. This whole year has been very strange already, and I'm pretty sure for most of you, it has been very strange too. And for those out there who are going through all the difficulties, just keep your head up, keep your spirit up. Just don't give up. Just don't give up on whatever you are facing right now. Because trust me, today we are going through some heartaches, some headaches, but tomorrow's going to be great. Tomorrow's going to be a sunshine because, like they say, when the sun goes down, the stars comes up, right? That's why it is right now. So that's what we are facing. Right now, we are facing a heat battle right now. You know what I'm saying? Life challenges, whatever you lost a friend or you lost a job or, you're going through some type of relationship difficulties or anything like this, or you got your heart broken. You know what I'm saying? Things like this that affects our humanity. You know what I'm talking about? So, for the past few months, I've been analyzing, paying attention to different folks, from different strokes who, actually, profess, their true feelings. And, like I said, anyone out there who express themselves, do me a favor, don't knock them out. Don't say anything negative. Don't try to correct them, or don't try to say something different, because we are different. You know what I'm saying? That's how much we are all different folks. The way we think, the way we see things, we think differently. But when it comes to relationship, when it comes to to analyzing someone or people per se, my thing is, if you want to judge somebody, just judge somebody or somebody's accordingly, and those are things that I take to strive, because I'm not, like I was one of those guys who was talking ill will, who was not understanding, my ignorance was very out there, because I wasn't understanding certain things, you know what I'm saying? But then as I realize that people are going through difficulties, going through certain things out there. You know, they're going through like, challenges, and you have to be able to understand the depth of those challenges. You have to be able to understand, why people say what they say. My issue is there's a big animosity amongst, again, African Americans and Africans, which sucks, which is just dumb, which is stupid because, if you look like me and you're going to hit the next person that looks like me, you got to be ignorant. It is no way out for, like I said, what's the difference between that and white supremacy? You tell me. You know what I'm saying? But the simple fact that we have, relationship crisis where we got brothers and sisters who don't understand or who don't harmonize, each other's feelings or emotions or talk or resolute or have an understanding or profess or confess their true feelings by just trying to go overboard and trying to assume that everybody's the same or everybody, act the same. Or, my thing is, for those out there who feels that every black person act the same way, or every African person act the same way, or everyone from that region act the same way, like, with all due respect, we're all different. We're all different cats. We're all different species. We're all different human from all walks of life. You know what I'm saying? We all have been raised, to be good. Since sometimes we're all raised to, to be humble. A lot of times we face difficulties to where we get away from that. You know what I'm talking about? But I want to be able to express that up because, we have to stop being ignorant amongst ourselves. You can call me 602-633-2662 and let me know what you think. Let me know if I'm right, if I'm wrong, if I'm saying something that you disagree with. But like I said, those are just opinion. I'm not trying to change somebody's mind out there, but if I can awaken, the sleepy giants to make a change in the world, that is the goal of the movement right now. So y'all stay tuned. Let's jump on it real quick. Let's talk about love, man, because all this is just crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. No. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah, man. All right. Let's go. Mr. Clean Beat on the radio. Oh, Yaggah, we are back again. I gotta pay some bills, but before I pay some bills, I would like to give a shout out to Captain Blaque, letter to my lady, advisor Rex T Alela, Lortonio. You need to go vote for Lortonio because I believe she has been nominated for an award, which I'm gonna find that out for y'all next week. Unconditional, yes indeed. Now we got PK the Poet featuring Moabi Kotu, Soweto Soul, Jayda Pink featuring BossCee. We got some more music coming up for y'all, most definitely. But I'm gonna jump on this segment of the day that I would like to talk about. This is the choose wisely, relationship wise amongst black folks. Because some of us don't, some of us are so confused about our culture, our differences, and we're not trying to understand each other. We are just trying to attack each other. But before I go, I would like to let you know that one way you can support Radio Things is by becoming one of our subsistence donors. For your financial gifts, subsistence receive discount, savings, and all the benefits provided by our subsistence program partners. And don't forget, your financial contribution is tax deductible. For more information or to sign up, you can call 602-254-6636 or go online to radiothings.org. Click on the donate button on the top menu. We thank you for your generous support of community radio. Yaggah, Yaggah, Yaggah. Now, I've been waiting for this moment because I know some of y'all probably will hit me up later on and talk about, oh my God, Mr. Clean B, what's going on, Mr. Clean B? Why you doing this? Why you talking about this? We are not like this. We don't have this and that. I mean, but this is real life situation I'm about to profess to all of y'all right now. Now, mind you that, before the show, I was going to talk about, the goodness of relationship. Before I actually came to the show, I was going to talk about, the 5 steps to, to observe someone's good and someone who that that can be able to fit your needs and your wants, especially ladies out there, those out there who are craving for love. But, for the past few weeks, months, years, I should say years ago, maybe for the past recent few days, through my social media, I've been noticing, even to my peers, that, there is a, when it comes to relationship amongst African Americans or Africans or African Americans and Africans or Jamaicans and Africans, there's a culture differences, or there's a culture shock, or there's a culture backlash. Now I'm gonna give you a little story about myself real quick. Give you a little story about why I want to bring that up to the play, because that's something that I would like to talk about, because ignorance is real. If you're not educated, if you are not understanding of others, if you don't choose wisely, because it's all about choices. Relationship is about choice. Just like choosing a friend is about choice. Good choices, positive choices, good energy. Life is about just what you bring, what you put out, and what comes to you, right? So whatever you put out is what's going to come to you. That's life. Whichever person that you encounter, as long as that person understands, understands your energy, compromise with with your wants and needs, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Now, the issue that I have in the community amongst us, and I have to include myself too, is the simple fact that when it comes to relationship, when it comes to understanding each other, there is a big lack of education when it comes to that. Now, I want to give you a little quick story about myself before I give that quick example now. In 2009, 2010, I should say, not to give up this year, I was bouncing from relationship to relationship. I was getting off my marriage and bouncing off from relationship to relationship, not understanding why I was going through those relationships and breaking up. Like, it was a short-term notice because I needed a quick fix. I left, my significant other, and I'm trying to find some happiness, which never came to fruition. Now, this next ex that I met, this lady that I just dated, African American queen that I've dated. Shout out to her. I hope she can listen to me. I was just talking to her, and back then, we talked about, years ago, my mindset was different. The way I was thinking, the way I was seeing life, the way I was, observing things were very anguished. I was very angry, especially toward, Black women. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I was very angry. I was confused, angry because I told y'all on my prior show, Eddie Murphy coming to America is the reason why I'm so infatuated with African American women. I love African American women. I mean, trust me, I'm Nicki ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm a melanin lover. Okay, that I'm gonna make sure I put that out there. Now, coming to America, learning all these, culture differences and learning myself, my places in between, learning my peers, going left and right, learning from others out there, who are talking to me or telling me, hey man, like, why do you talk like this? Especially sisters out there who came to me and kept expressing how my ignorance was not was so unfair. My ignorance was, was not true. My ignorance was, was unjustifiable because not all Black women are the same. Now, mind you, back then, I was going through a breakup. I was pretty much angry, so I was really, as a human being, you want to get that quick fix, and I'm not talking about drugs. I'm talking about, let's find out, who can make me happy. I wanted to be happy, but every time I was just trying to look for the happiness, it never worked out because I never understood why I was never happy in the first place, because I just left a situation and I'm just trying to jump on from one situation to another, and I'm getting my heart broken, right? So I'm dating this lady, and then one day we went to a dinner date, to where I actually was very personable, and the things that I said, which to this day I'm learning from my lessons not to even think about that. It's the simple fact that when I spoke to her, I didn't realize that first of all I was just talking to a black queen. That's number one. Number two, I was going about my feelings. I was just talking about how, because of one person who betrayed me, now I'm about to blame all Black women for that one idiocy person, right? I was being ignorant. I was just talking ill will. I wasn't insulting, but I was being very disrespectful toward Black women. And the sister came and she was like, hold on, man. Hold on, Mr. Clean. Like, so what do you mean that all Black women are the same? Because that was my thing, because when I was talking, that was my references. Man, all of y'all are the same. So she took offense of that. And after the dinner date, of course, I dropped her off and good night and everything. I went back to my apartment and I was just thinking about this for a long time. From that moment till right now, to this day, thinking about, wait, hold on. Here comes a sister that I just took on a date. And I was just expressing about my previous relationship, how I was hurt by some sisters that I thought that, they cared for me. And I just used this certain sisters that I had encountered with as an entity. So pretty much this is what I did. So I'll just walk up to a tree, look up in the tree, and I see a bunch of apples. And I just picked up one apple, didn't realize that apple has some worm inside, or the apple was rotten inside. And I'm like, oh, here comes this beautiful apple. Let me grab the apple from that tree, that grown tree, grabbing the apple, eating it, and I'm getting sick. But I didn't realize when I was getting sick, I'm looking at the tree thinking, oh my gosh, this is a bad tree. This is a messed up tree right there. How the heck this tree got all these rotten apples everywhere? This tree is a bad tree. Now, mind you, when I thought about that, I was just thinking about how the tree was pretty much the community, the men, the women, Black men, Black women. That's the tree. All Black men are tree. All Black women has a tree. Because when you want to judge somebody, when you want to judge someone according to their actions, their behavior, their betrayal, you have to be careful on who you judge, first of all, and not only who you judge, but the choices of who you encounter in life. Now, you see, I have to learn the lesson of not being judgmental, not just toward African-American women, but just toward everybody. Because that one lesson just taught me one thing. Not just to, understand people's, mindset, but just to understand where they're coming from. Why are they saying things like that? Why are they expressing those type of feelings? I have sisters who have expressed to me, not knowing that I'm African, how all African men are cheaters, or they're bad, or they're messed up, or they use you, they betrayed you. I've heard a lot of that assumption. I've heard, from Africans about, oh no, these African Americans, you can't date them, they're thugs. Or no, the women, they can be hood, they came from the ghetto, which is ignorance to the freaking core. with all due respect to all my brothers and sisters out there who are listening to me. Now, the lesson that I've been keeping for the rest of my life to this day, and the reason why I am single is because my choices of relationship was not just insecure, but it wasn't really checked up. It wasn't monitored. I didn't do my study. I didn't do my research on that person that I was encountering with. Now, you see, when it comes to relationship, when it comes to love, when it comes to coming together as one, is all that good stuff. For those out there who talk about I love you, or this is my sunshine, or all that stuff. What I've learned about meeting people is when you meet someone, you have to know who you meet, number one. And what is the expectation if that's someone that you want to continue to see, or you want to continue that relationship. Now, first of all, what I've learned in life is when the choice that we make in life, we have to be able to look ourselves in the mirror. Like looking ourselves in the mirror. So if you choose a thug, if you are attracted to a thug, don't blame everybody next to that person by being a thug. If you are attracted by a married man, or someone who's in a relationship, if that is your attraction, but then they don't take your, so that person hurt you, so now you're going to be blaming every person, or every person from that tribe, or from that culture, or from that region, as being some type of bad guy or some type of bad woman. I mean, I don't know, but today I just want to express to all the sisters, all the women out there who have issue with a black man or an African man per se. Now, my question to y'all is this. Now, first of all, I would like to say my deepest apology for the hurt, the betrayal that you have been encountered from the idiots that never took you seriously. So, first of all, I would like to apologize on that. Now, in order for me to continue with this, I would like to ask for those out there that when you get to a relationship, or when you meet someone, what are the expectations? What are the goals? What are the motives when you meet somebody? It doesn't have to be African. It doesn't have to be a black man. It could be anybody. Shout out to Sister Stephanie right here. Indeed, she came to join me. Yes, indeed. So my thing is, when you meet someone, and I'm going to just make sure that some of y'all understand that when you judge me, you're judging the whole tree. Because if you have to judge an African by betraying you or by cheating on you, you should have known this person who he was. First of all, that's number one. Number two, when you get with somebody, you got to know who you're getting with. Choose wisely. I just told y'all. When I was meeting, ladies, or when I was dating, my choices were very, very insecure. My choices were pretty, I would say, were a quick fix, because all I wanted to do was just trying to be happy physically, without knowing that mentally, morally, psychologically, it will affect me in the long run. And when I hear sisters out there who assume that every brother, whether African American or Africans, has hurt them, or they have this assumption or this propaganda that, or this next brother right there is going to hurt me, is, to me, I feel hurt when I hear stuff like this. I have to understand, first of all, but at the same time, I have to also question the person that met that person. That's an idiot. Because I can sit here and be disrespectful toward every woman that I've dated, or every culture that I've dated, but I just told you earlier that I learned a lesson about that. I learned a lesson about not being too judgmental, not looking at a whole, somebody and thinking that because of that somebody, everybody all the same. It is no difference than white supremacy. Because if y'all remember, when back in the days, if a Caucasian person, had some issue with a young black boy that was talking to a Caucasian lady, automatically they would think, oh my gosh, this is how they are. This is how they are. This is who they are. Oh yes, thank you very much. I know I'm hot. I stay hot like that. Indeed. But what I'm trying to say is this: instead of trying to be too judgmental amongst each other, instead of trying to assume that this brother, because all the Nigerians are the same, or all the Ivorians are the same, or the Liberians are the same, or East Africans, or whichever black man, whichever this brother from Brooklyn, from Compton, don't take nothing right. Sisters, my question is this: like, when you meet a king, do you meet the king, for your good, or do you meet it for a goal? Do you meet someone because you want to build a foundation? Do you meet someone by doing your studies? Because what I've learned when it comes from friends, associate relationship, you got to know who you're dealing with. People change. Fellas. We change, fellas. We change. And I'm letting you know right now, make sure that if you get to my age, or you get into your 50s or your 60s, get your woman happy. That's what I gotta say. We change. Physically, we change. Morally, we change. Psychologically, we change a lot. We see things differently. And I can be here and talking about, oh my gosh, why this? Why I gotta hear about this? This issue. But I have to understand, because I have to talk to a lot of sisters, on the streets. I have to talk to a lot of African American sisters, African sisters, and I have to question, why do you feel this way? Why do you feel that way? Why do you think that we are all the same? Because I'm right here. I've been hurt, I've been cheated on, but I'm not going to be going on the street talking about all these women are doing this, all blah blah blah. And my cheating was all because I was lacking of things. I was lacking of attention. That was it. Oh yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the women because I was always working. Yes. Working men do get cheated on. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. For those who don't know, working men get cheated on too. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I know, sisters. I know some of you might say, oh, no, you wrong. No. Man who works every day, 24, because trust me, having 2-3 jobs, I had like 4 breakups already because of my jobs, okay? And I'm not even a police officer. I don't work for the FBI. Oh, yeah. I got relationship where I was questioning for my job purpose. Why are you working this lot? And I'm like, okay, you know what? You want the money.
Why you got a new handbag?
I
can't really afford.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying this. I'm just saying.
Why
all
your
I'm saying
hair
is,
done, I really can't afford.
All I'm saying is, and I got Sister Tiffany because I'm about to get her right now real quick because I know she got the show next. We're on point live at 4 p.m. I hope you guys join it. But my thing is this: like, if we want to be judgmental, let's be judgmental individually. If you want to be judgmental to a certain group of folks, make sure that you do your studies and please re-educate yourself on why you believe that person or that group of people, especially a black man or African man, can do you wrong. You have to be able to make that study, but not moreover. Before you even get intimate with anybody, choose wisely. Choose wisely.
That's the problem.
Because some of y'all do not like to choose. Some of y'all just want to jump on, oh my God, he's hot. Oh, he has an accident. Oh, he's too hot. Let me get, Wakanda forever. And then you get your heart broken, knowing that the dude got 4 or 5 wives, that the woman got married for 2. Yeah, I know. Hey, if I want to get married with 2, 3 wives, some of y'all are going to be saying, oh my God, I cannot accept that. But all I'm saying is this: choose wisely. If you want to be with somebody, make sure that you know that person from head to toes, because people change. Oh yes. Oh no. You got something to say. No. She's gonna join me today. Oh, she got something to say. Oh We got Sister Stephanie in the building. And the building, I don't know if y'all can see her, but she got a little input for some of us out there. Oh no, you live right now. Oh yeah, you live. I can hear you perfect. How you doing, Sister Stephanie? Do you looking sexy as always? Yes, indeed, you know. But so you tell me I'm wrong over here. Please explain, because
no, you're right.
I'm right.
Some of it's right.
Some of it's wrong. Oh, thank you. Amen to that. Amen to that.
For women,
Mm-hmm.
You know who you are.
If
you know who you are, then you can choose wisely.
Ooh, amen.
But until you know you, you're gonna keep on choosing the wrong thing.
Oh, Lord, man.
That's it.
That's I'm gonna use your fan because I'm gonna put that on because I'm feeling hot right now by hearing that right now. Oh, and that was a black one I said that too. Indeed.
Love my brother.
Now, what is okay? My thing is this out there. Assume us are the same. All black. I'm not gonna say black man or I just want to say all brothers. I'm gonna say Africans, African Americans, Jamaican, because I've been hearing lately that there's these West Africans or East Africans or blah 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 or you know what I'm saying?
You know I know my history.
Yeah, indeed. Preach on.
You know I'm a West African.
Ooh, and amen. Yaggah.
You know I'm a Nigerian and Yoruba.
Yaggah. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that. Preach on.
Yeah.
Preach on.
I always say this.
Mm-hmm.
When you learn to trust in God,
amen.
When you learn to follow the steps that it takes,
yes,
to be in a good relationship with yourself,
yes,
then nothing else can come in and penetrate. Now they're gonna try, but you can't put them all in the same category because our brothers are not working on the same page at the same time.
Yes,
some brothers are gonna be a little bit more immature than others are. Some brothers are gonna be way above you. But you can't go in there asking for something that you cannot give yourself.
Sister Tiffany, are you sure? Because I'm not sure if people are gonna like what you say. Because you got some women who do not like the truth.
But I'm 53.
You know what I'm saying? And she's looking good. She look fabulous.
I'm 53 though.
You know what I'm saying? No, she's 38. That's in Africa that's the age, but in America she's 38. All right. In America she's 38 years old. All right, but my thing is this, to me it's like because I love my queens. You know what I'm saying? I love my sisters, man.
And we love our queens.
You know what I'm saying? And and I love my melanin to the depth of me, man. I love women, but melanin is running to my blood. I see a melanin. I see my mom. Like, look, man, I want someone that looks like my mom. But to me, it's like I try to talk to some of the sisters out there about, man, we're not all the same. Like I can sit here and go back to what I used to be, where I was so ignorant to where one sister actually hugged me and told me, look, we are not all the same. Just because someone gave you a trauma doesn't mean that I'm going to give you the same trauma. And I'm trying to let even my own peers, I'm trying to let them know, look, people are different. People behave different, or they are raised different.
But be friends first. Be friends first before you bring in sex and all that other stuff and expecting people to give you this and do that for you.
It's 2021.
You know what? It's time for people to learn how to date.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
And if you can't trust yourself
in 2021
and by yourself dating, then y'all need to date with other couples.
In 2021?
Yes.
Dating, man, I don't know about.
Well, no. The reason why I say that, and you know why I'm saying it.
Oh, I know.
Because you're out there, you'll take your time and find somebody.
Yep.
And you got to take time to get to know who the person is.
Yes.
Because once you have that first intimate moment with that person, then emotionally you become connected to those people. Now, one may not be emotionally connected and the other one is. And that's how we get our feelings hurt. Not just men or not just women. Some men get their feelings hurt.
Oh yeah. I got my feelings hurt, but but my feelings hurt was with one. But my thing was, like you say, and you are so right, because I have to learn, because when I tell folks that I'm single, especially like some women that I date, and my mistake is, even though I'm single, my flaws, what I was never clarified with that. You know, I'm because I'm always with that person, and then the person would think, oh,
You're
well,
not clear with there needs to be a conversation.
yes.
What are we doing?
Well, exactly.
Are we in a relationship? Are we working towards a relationship? Are we just friends?
Yeah, and
are we just hanging out? Because relationship benefits.
Yes.
Those.
That has been my mistakes. I got to confess that has been my mistakes from a long time.
A lack of communication. But when we're young, we make some of those mistakes because we live by what we think someone else is thinking.
Yes.
And half the stuff that we think that the other person is thinking, they haven't even thought that.
Well, I mean, what I've learned is I've just learned how to not just compromise, but understand, especially like a woman. Emotion. When someone likes me, the issue was I did not see I was only see the layer. I was only seeing I wasn't seeing the inside. I was like one of those guys who were pretty much, oh, well, you like me, well, so what? But I would never really find out how serious that person was.
Because you didn't have that conversation.
Exactly. And that's what I've learned. That's why I withdraw myself from like, okay, let me just learn, who I am as a person and find out, okay, so who do I want to be with in the long run?
And you got to really be careful when you're dealing with people who have children.
Because
that's a whole nother layer.
Why are you saying this? Because I like single mothers. Shout out to all you single mothers out there. Any single mothers out there, what I'm saying? I like y'all, but
But that's not just single moms. That's even single dads.
Ooh, single dad. What do you mean single dad?
You know what? I got a lot of friends that are single dads that are raising their kids.
Okay, what's the difference between a single dad? Because single moms.
Nothing.
Is it just the children?
The children, because kids get attached. And see, if y'all not on the same page and y'all start introducing the kids and y'all don't have no intentions of really being involved, kids get hurt and kids take hurt into their adult lives with them.
Yes.
So we have to be careful how we handle our personal lives.
Yes.
Dealing with one another as adults, but we also have to handle our personal lives when we're dealing with other people's kids and our own children. So, I am not here to ruin the day for anybody.
No.
Or women. I'm just saying life changes you.
Amen.
When you live long enough, and then the elderly people will tell you, keep living. Because you don't learn something else. And I've been hearing that all my life. So now with a 21-year-old and a 34-year-old daughter, my words to them is just keep living. Because we're going to have relationships that go bad. We're going to have some great times. We're going to have some understanding times. We're going to be mad. We're going to do a whole lot of stuff in our lifetime. But what we got to do is protect your heart.
Yes.
Learn to protect your heart.
Yes.
And when you learn to protect your heart, you can kind of function around the way you want to and then be clear about what you're looking for. And a lot of people are like, well, I don't see what I'm looking for. Well, you know what you don't want. And if you see something you don't want, then don't be with that person.
Amen.
Because the don't wants is what causes you to want to break the windows, scratch the cars, calling the police, having disagreements, and
Jordy Arias,
doing all kind of crazy stuff you ain't got no business doing. It could have all been avoided by the don't wants, and then don't be so thirsty to be in a relationship.
Man.
Because we get into those too fast.
I think, I'm not sure if it's the year, if it's the energy, but I think that's what has been happening for the past, I would say, for the past few years. I think, not me, because I've been single for a long time, but I know the last relationship that I was in, it was just a date, right? Yeah. But the person, was asking me, so where we're heading right now. I told the person, I was like, well, I just want to take things, because I'm going through, a divorce right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that is clear. And of course, back then, I was angry back then. See what I'm saying? So all those stuff that I have to today deal with. So I wasn't ready to be. It's not like I didn't want to be in, but it's just that I didn't want to jump on, in the relationship to where if I jump on this, what's going to happen? Am I going to be the am I going to be the same person? Because I don't want that woman again to look at me as that, somebody else. Because I didn't want to hurt somebody again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I've been there. I've been through the divorce. That divorce thing.
it's expensive. It's really expensive. Very expensive. Man.
You know what?
It's very expensive.
If I would have listened to my inner me,
I
wouldn't have never walked down that aisle.
Oh man!
If I would have been not listening to my time clock ticking. Because I was already a mom, had raised my kids and was raising my kids and doing whatever I'm doing. I was happy, and then I'm like, oh my God, it's getting almost that time. I still ain't married. And then I was like, when it was time, I swear they played my song to walk down the aisle on. They played it. They started over 3 times, and I was standing outside the door with my dad. Every time my dad went to go open the door, I shut it. And he said, we ain't got to do this. And I was like, oh my God, but all the money that we spent. Oh my God, look at all the people. It's over like 200, 300 people sitting here in this place. And oh my God.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. All the food, the sit down dinner and blah, blah. And my dad was like, it don't matter. We can still have a party. But I walked down that aisle out of loyalty to a situation.
Amen.
And I ended up leaving a few years later. And the other part is because I did not know me. I wasn't sure about me. But at this age right now, I'm cool with me.
Amen.
I'm okay with me.
Amen.
I'm all right being by myself.
Yaggah, yaggah, yaggah.
If the right man comes along, we cool. I'm straight.
Yaggah, yaggah.
I can give him what I'm asking for from him. But until I can give him what I'm asking for, then I need to stay over in this corner by myself and just kind of do my own thing and date. Hey, ladies, dating is fun.
Wait, you a woman? Fun. You tell me dating is fun from a woman perspective?
Dating should be fun.
Because I was just the one I'm dating. I'm going overboard. I'm seeing too many women.
Dating is fun.
Are you sure? Are you sure that dating is fun? Y'all heard this live, right?
You got to.
A queen said that, not me. I didn't say dating's fun. A queen said it loud and clear. Dating's fun.
If you don't like your date, pay your part of the check.
We're going.
Get up and do the movie.
Suck it now.
You ain't gotta call them back if you don't want to. If you be like, all right, well, how much was mine? All right.
We're gonna split. We're gonna. Was that Dutch or that's what they call it, Dutchy or something?
You just start off being Dutch, but if you say something to me, I don't like. I'll be like, brother, it's been cool meeting you, but how much is that check? So you pay my head. We good.
I'm sorry, but any dude that goes Dutchy, I don't know. I never do Dutch.
Well, we never start off being Dutch, but if I don't like something about the date.
Oh, you okay? You know what? I get my own. Yeah. You do your thing. I do my thing.
I got me. Don't call me.
Yeah. But nice to meet you from afar. See you in the crossroad.
But I got that confidence now. I can be like, no, I did it one time. Met a brother, went out to eat. He was talking, and I was sitting there looking at him, and I was thinking to myself, I don't even like you.
Oh my God. No.
I didn't even like him. And I was like, so I'm not going to let this go any further, because if I let it go any further, then I'll be tagging him along. It doesn't matter how much money he had. It doesn't matter what he was driving out there in that parking lot. It didn't matter what he could do for me.
Yes.
It was ideal that I was like, ooh, no. Imagine getting caught up in this, and 5 years later, because you wanted the financial stability from this person, that you get caught up in that, and you stuck. And now you mad all the time.
Woo. Amen.
All right, y'all. I got another show to do.
Hey, we're gonna jump on because We're on Points coming up next. So please join us at Tiffany, 4 p.m. live. Brother Truth's gonna be live right now. We're gonna thank you for joining me today. Thank you for actually having my back, because I'm trying to have the sisters out there's back, and I'm like, I'm 1% African who is faithful. Okay, I'm faithful, man.
You're my king.
I meant to thank you very much. Y'all heard this? That I'm the queen to be.
So now you're not gonna give you my adopted name by the queen.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Now, Lady Akua is out.
I'm fine. Yes, we are out of here, man. Thank you all for joining me today. Thank you all for all the input. Thank you guys for just showing me some love today, man. Shout out to all of y'all. Bless everybody out there. Just be safe, be gracious, be humble, be appreciative. Life is a beautiful mystery. Just be happy. When you wake up, be happy. When you go to sleep, be happy. Don't go to sleep angry, because that's going to give you some type of stomachache. I got to go. Brother Trey is next. We on point. Let's go live, baby. Yaggah. Ow. Ooh. 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 We are out of here. Yes. Thank you very much. So blessed indeed. Thank you. You guys are fine. You guys are welcome. You guys are fine. Yes. Yes, indeed. Let me see. What's going on? We'll see you guys next Saturday. Next Saturday again. Same time, same channel, baby. Yaggah. Yes.